Imagine say you be young man, you struggle, you hustle, you gather some small money, put for down. You take go get a room for Ghana. Then in 6 months, boom, 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 your landlord comes. He talk say, I know they renew am. Just like that, you are homeless. Just like that, you can start all over again. Now you tell me, do you think this 6 months rent rule is a blessing or the beginning of a bigger problem that is about to come? Because for now, the president himself, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the talk say, no landlord should take more than 6 months rent. And if you be tenant, where landlord won't take you more than 6 months advance, you go feel go report am. This sounds so good for the tenant. But is it really? This is Into the Mic, and we can break down everything.
The reason why private house owners are taking advantage is because of the deficit in housing. And so we have the rent courts. We say don't take more than 6 months of advance, rent advance. But the one who is renting and the house owner are both not prepared to go to the rent court because they are doing it quietly. He says pay 2 years rent advance. You can go and report him at the rent court and we'll hold that landlord accountable.
If you ever try to rent in Ghana, particularly in Accra, my guy, forget them. If you don't get 2 years advance, then you don't go get the house. Even if not be 2 years, at least 1 year advance. Some even they ask for 3 years advance. One go ask, say, why do landlords do this? Because then they fear say the tenant will not be committed consistently with payment. Because some people, they go feel come say, oh Charlie, I get 6 months or I get 3 months rent. The next subsequent month, you don't go fee pay. Then how you can deal with them? So landlords, they fear say, if they give them a house to tenant where they are not able to be committed to pay consistently like that, then they might as well take them the 1 year or the 2 years advance. Then they know say for the next 2 years, then you don't get any money matter. But here is the problem. This kind of system, they crash tenants. Because you just imagine say a tenant get 2,000 a month. In rent be 1,000 Ghana cedis. My guy, how many years you could gather these 1,000 Ghana cedis before you go fee pay 2 years advance? That means that 24 months, 24,000. Even if you be 1 year advance, 12,000. That means 12 months, 1 year before you go fee gather that money before you go fee go rent. Now you see why a lot of young men they still did them at me house, because if they work all right, but you don't go fee gather that kind of money to go rent. So as they take this thing come 6 months, my guy, that is a big relief for young men. Let's give credit where credit is due, because this particular policy will reduce pressure for young men. At least if you get your 6 months rent, you don't say you go rent. You don't for wait to get like 2 years before. This will allow more people to even have access to housing. Boys go feed down move from the Mahama house, because if they gather some 6 months rent now, Charlie, then get house be that. This policy will also stop these landlords from exploiting everybody every time 2 years. If you don't get 2 years, house where you deserve themselves, no, they not go take give you. And this will make renting more flexible. At least every half of the year, say, yeah, you forgot yourself, then go pay rent. So this is bingo for young people, for workers, people who just start family. This is good news for them. But here's the real problem, my guy. Make we flip the script small. If truly landlords are being forced to take 6 months advance, do you know, number one, there will be constant evictions. 6 months time, your landlord will go feel talk, say, Charlie, I'm not going to rent for you again. Do you know what? See, you are going to start all over again. And for Ghana there or for Accra there, before you go get room be like gold, room be like diamond. Before agent go take you room the whole street of Accra, you don't go find room. You tell them what you want, but this particular agent go take you go Rubbish, nonsense places. Then go collect your agent fee. Some of them say on a real, Charlie, they pick trotro. But the moment you want take agent go look for house, he go tell you, say, no, they pick trotro. I beg, pick Uber for him or pick taxi. You come, the money you go spend in looking for another house, you take pay your landlord like a good. The number two thing be say, if you don't take care, these landlords go to increase rent because the 6 months rent, you don't go catch them. So instead of taking 1,000 for like a 6 months, you go now can increase them. Say, Charlie, be 2K, it be 2K or be 1.5. Because after all, here you they go for only 6 months. And the third thing be say, discrimination go start setting in. Most landlords not go rent for people who will not be stable. Because they want stability, they go they rent for like foreigners, like salary workers, people where they know say they go pay the money in 6 months. They don't want to hear a story. So you go look for a house, you deserve to have that house, but landlord not go give you because maybe you go feel say you are not stable. And if we don't take care, landlords go start to put some hidden charges because they don't say 6 months. They must do every other way to take money. So they go state fee, agency fee, security deposit, blah, 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 blah. And they go collect you. So it be same problem, different name. But what is the public actually saying? Some people are saying, this is long overdue. We cry for this. Therefore, even reduce them to 3 months. Some even wants it 1 month. You see, one thing I realized about this particular issue is that in the West, when you are renting apartments, usually comes with, a few things like you get the apartment get microwave already, they get fridge already, you get some few things. So when you are moving in, you just take a few things there. And so if 2 months, 3 months you want to move out, just a few things. But in Ghana, usually when you move in, empty room. So you even go paint the place, do everything. So every other 6 months, you go to paint new houses. So some are saying this is long overdue. This is what should have been done long time. Some people they jubilate because they go tell them a landlord say, Charlie, you don't go charge me what they talk about. 6 months pay, we will give you the money. Some are saying landlords have exploited us for too long. Then they ask for 2 years, 3 years. We tire them. 6 months. Somebody talk say, you go work, then at the end of the year, you take go give landlord. They don't get breathing space.
Landlords and landladies. I hope you can read this. It is the law. It's in the rent book. Yes. Nibri sempa cause ye voka or rent home. Yetimi bobra. Kakra menye biana was somebody ko hindine. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Because 6 months, any 3 months. Price now muji ni podi pesa beka. Price ni podi the achievement on 1,000, 2,005 per 2 years. 2 years.
But while some are jubilating, others are saying that this thing will backfire because the landlord go organize themselves and adjust. It be the tenant way go suffer.
Na me pese me catch you omo wo mi dan mu ewo agege pamblos ajego toku eni amasa me pese me catch am se wo kwa mi se unnim na demonstration e ko no kan ubi ana davi afo usu me catch you se mu unnim na mu ko kan demonstration mu se ye ko demonstration agesi mi landlord mi wo masidan am over rent a munya wu se dana mbeko demonstration that day na mu party munyama every medium because rent control for no iron rod enyo nu no mu to maye rent control block any cement enyo mu no mu to maye so mu demonstration mbeko a mu ko engage rent control se omu fa the omu to iron rods any cement any block ni se omu tisu number 4 Nemo ukwami
And one key thing people keep saying is this: if there are not enough rooms, no law will fix this. No policy will fix this. Because housing is the problem. And the president himself admitted that there's a housing deficit. Like, there are shortages of house. We don't get plenty houses like that. So the housing be like hot cake.
Let me take housing and sanitation. Housing is a major problem. And for households, it is consuming the income of households. We need to have a national housing dialogue and decide how, between the private sector, government, and labor, we can come together and come out with a social housing policy to make sure that we provide affordable housing for workers to purchase on mortgage or to be able to rent at a favorable cost.
And let me say this thing. Maybe you may think it's controversial, but this is not a rent problem. This is a housing problem. Because until Ghana build more affordable houses for the less privileged, we could afford them, landlords will keep exploiting tenants. Because the houses, they no chow if there are no support mortgage systems in place. How we go fix this one? So it be the tenant way always go suffer. This is a demand and supply thing, because if the demand is high, the supplier is the one that is in control, and that is the landlord. The other day, I saw someone from the rent control trying to advocate and enforce the law and make sure that tenants and landlords are able to come to this agreement that it has to be 6 months advance. They even have to go and take forms and everything,
They enforce on 1st of April. April 1.
Okay.
I myself will go to the streets and move to the commercial properties. We will set 1 day off every week. Rent control across the country will move to your homes. Now, what betides you? I will issue.
That is very good. But here is the question. Is this 6 months rule the solution or just a temporary relief with hidden consequences? Because yes, it may help tenants today, but tomorrow they could face eviction, more stress, more movement, more instability, more confusion. At the end of the day, it still comes back to the fact that it be the tenant where he go suffer. So this is not just a policy. This be real life. Let me hear from you. Comment below. Would you want to pay 2 years and have stability, or pay 6 months in advance and risk eviction? Comment below. My name is Edinate, and this is Into the Mic.